University's dairy farm is called Foremost Dairy Farm, and that comes from its original founder, J.C. Penney. J.C. Penney originally owned this farm and had a milking Guernsey herd, which he then donated to the university upon his retirement, with a stipulation that we keep his Guernsey herd and the name of his favorite bull, Langwater Foremost, going. So this is our dry cow barn, and the cows were just fed, so they're all eating through the headlocks, and we use the headlocks to as a restraint tool, but usually they just eat through them. So this is the barn for our lactating cows that are about to be dried off, and also our maternity cows who are about to calve. So this is our freestall barn. This is where the majority of our lactating cows are housed. It's separated into 4 different pens, and they're bedded on stalls that are free stalls. They are free to go in and out of any stall they want to. The floor is cleaned using a flush system, and just like with the other barns, they have the headlocks that they can put their heads through to eat feed out of. So these are our calf hutches. This is where we keep the babies. We pull them off of their moms as soon as they're born, and we do that because high-producing Holstein cows produce a lot of milk, and if we were to leave these calves on their moms and they were to be allowed to drink all of that milk, they'd get sick from that. Not to mention, if they weren't able to drink all that milk, it could cause mastitis and other health problems for the mom. So we do pull the babies off pretty soon after they're born, and a few days later we move them to these hutches, which are basically like big dog houses for calves. Everybody gets 2 bottles a day, a scoop of feed, and a bucket of water, and some hay outside as well. And so they have the shelter in the hutch so that they can get out of the wind and the rain and whatnot, and they also have the little cage out front to run around and play. On a daily basis, we're milking between 170 and 180 cows. We milk twice a day, every 12 hours, at 4:30, morning and night. So first, we spray them off with an iodine-based pre-dip, and that's to get any sort of bacteria that is on the udder, to prevent that from causing any problems. Go through and strip every teat to get any bacteria that might be up in the teat canal out, and also to check for abnormal milk. If there is abnormal milk, we want to milk that separately so it doesn't go into the bulk tank. Through and wipe off each teat with a towel, because we want to milk a clean, dry teat. And then we attach our milkers. Up here have the cow's number, how many pounds she gives, what pen she's in, and all sorts of fun things like that. The milk goes down here into a scale to weigh it. And from there, it goes back to the back, where it's put through a filter, and then out into the bulk tank. And then when the cow's done, we pull the milker back out of the way and use another iodine-based teat dip to dip each of the 4 teats, so that when she goes back to the barn, bacteria and stuff can't get in there and cause mastitis or other health issues. So we sell our milk to Central Dairy. The milkman comes every 2 days, and that goes to Central Dairy in Jeff City.